It wasn't about the prisoners, it was the overcrowding of cats. The Cat Assistance Team has since trapped and sterilised over 100 feral cats in the prison, converting both warders and prisoners into cat lovers as they find comfort and companionship with their new feline friends.
Originally, the cats were brought in to control the rodent population. Needless to say, cats have got a breeding rate 45 times faster than a human being, and they, because of the food source available, multiplied considerably, and they then start presenting a problem themselves.
In South Africa in particular, cats are everywhere in prison. If there is only one thing that, one prisoner that you don't find him giving correctional management, a problem of escaping, it's only cats. Once we have a particular species of animals that are starting to becoming more in numbers, then you face a problem. So it is in that reason that we have said, no. We need, the intervention here to minimize the breeding of cats.
We were alerted to the fact that there were lots of cats on the premises, and nobody had actually broached the subject of actually doing sterilizations here. So they were using other means and forms to actually get rid of the cats and not actually dealing with the source of the problem.
Currently, most of the routes of controlling cat cycles is actually euthanizing them, which is a great pity, which creates a vacuum effect. In 6 months' time after removal of the cats, you will find new cats have moved into the area and the whole cycle starts again. We looked at the situation, we saw that this is a great opportunity to show the country, actually as a whole, that the trap, neuter and return program that is in place in a lot of the other parts of the world is really works very well in controlling cats as a whole.
A lot of people think you just arrive here with traps and the cats just, wander into the traps, and it doesn't work like that at all. We have to first come and monitor. We get alerted to certain areas where there are colonies, and we'll come and we'll set up a feeding program. And once we've set up a routine with the cats, then we'll come in with our traps. Sometimes we are lucky and we get a couple of cats within a couple of hours. Other times we'll have to come back time and time again to actually try and trap the same cat. We then take them home. They get kept overnight in a garage where they're given food and water. The next morning, they are taken to various veterinary support groups that we do have. They are then sterilised, they're ear-tipped. They are then returned to to Rita's garage, where she will monitor them throughout the nights. Once we are happy, we will normally bring them back to Pollsmoor, and then they are released, and they normally carry on to lead quite a happy existence.
After about a month, we re-evaluate the whole project, and it came to mind that the project is very good and helpful, not only for the DCS and the members, but also for the inmates.
Elke oggend kom ek hier by die katte, mevrou, dan spend ek 'n uur saam met hulle. As ek miskien stres het, dan kom ek 'n bietjie hier by hulle, dan haal ek my stres 'n bietjie af by hulle. En ek voel sommer lieflik as ek by hulle is.
What we're trying to create is for inmates to take responsibility for some of the colonies. So in the various areas, we have got designated inmates, and then they are responsible for caring for those cats and feeding them on a daily basis, which they really enjoy because the cats come running towards and they establish a relationship with them. And they're very, very proud when we come back and we see that the cats are looking good.
I got about 25 inmates in the kitchens, and they all love the cats. In the mornings when we come on duty, the first thing they ask, Mr. Noble, where is the food there? Because they want to go feed the cats.
Elke oggend as ek opstaan, dan voor ek my breakfast gaan neem, dan dink ek eers aan my katte daar buite kan. Wat gaan hulle nou eet as ek nou eers gaan eet? Ek voel nie lekker as ek geëet het en hulle het nie geëet nie. Die eerste ding wat ek doen, ek kom sorg eers vir hulle. Kom gee eers vir hulle kos. As ek sien hulle almal is nou tevrede, hulle almal het nou geëet, dan gaan ek terug, dan kan ek nou 'n stukkie eet van my kant nou af, nou voel ek tevrede. Hulle het geëet en ek het 'n stukkie geëet.
There is such compassion shown here between the people, between the cats and the prisoners, the wardens and the cats. I mean, the compassion that Rita and I have witnessed is absolutely unbelievable.
We also got a 12-year-old girl. She's the daughter of a warden here. Her name is Carly, and she goes every night and looks after the outlying colonies. She drives around and makes sure that the outlying colonies are fed correctly, monitored correctly. We know how many cats there are, that they're healthy, and no newcomers have arrived. People always think, yeah, we're just dealing with cats, but it's setting an example of what is important in life, to care, to show compassion, kindness. And if you can do this with a tiny animal like this, it's actually needing, that's close to death, that has got absolutely nothing, and in actual fact is shunned by the communities. That really is showing an amazing amount of growth, an amazing amount of spirituality.
Dealing with this cat project here, not only with the cats, but also the prisoners, and seeing what I've seen here, witnessed. Spiritually, it's been such an awakening to me. You know, I almost feel privileged to have actually been, I don't know, almost led here, you know, by who knows what, a higher power, the universe. I can't really explain what it is, but I can just say that spiritually, I've been moved.
The revolution that is brought by Rita and Mandy within the environment in Pollsmoor, it's quite amazing, and it's also starting to give a message to the parents to say that teach your children to take care of the cats. How Rita and Mandy does that, I do not know.
I really believe with a positive outlook, which is not always easy, we can change things. We set an example. We can say, if you look at this example here now, Pollsmoor, extremely hostile place, everybody would say it is impossible to change. There is absolutely no way that we can have an influence. Two ladies walking in here, having an influence like this, everybody would have thought it's impossible. I can just say with a positive outlook, with a belief in the universe and a belief in change by setting an example, it is possible.